Alright, welcome back everybody to K2. And I've been taking a look at these new turbines, which is what we're going to build today. And I noticed that the max temperature of these is 975. That's very high. So I'm not going to be able to do what I was originally thinking with them, but I do believe I can do something interesting. So let's see if we can get these things built. So we need our rare metal, which we have right here. And we need our steel beams, which we just so happen to have right here. We are going to need a request here, and we're going to use that for our electric motors, and we're going to also use it for the regular steam turbine because we have plenty of those already being made over here. And that'll take care of all of that. And the only thing we need is steel gears. Now, that's a little bit of a problem, but not too terrible. What we're going to do is... Actually, I think I'm going to change this. We're going to do this. And then we should be able to get right over top of that with blue, I think. Oh, we can almost make it over with blue. Well, we have green. We'll use green. Which, by the way, I have been using greens for something else here, which I will show you in a second. So pop that there, and it will make it all the way down there. Beautiful. So now we can just take this and run it right on down, and well, not like that. That's just going to be a pain in the ass. Just like so. Alright, and that will get all of that done. So now we can just do a copy job here, paste it there, and we're good. So I've been working on getting our circuit revamped, so there's the revamp of the greens, which is going good. This is a revamp of the red, which I had already done over here. We just now have two of them. And I think with these two, I'm not positive, I may be able to redo the blues without the red part here. I may be able to just leech off of the greens and the reds from over here. Well, we'll see. So I haven't got to redoing the blue yet. I also put in the turrets down here, or the artillery down here. I had forgotten to do that because, as you see, we are getting our pollution out there a little bit, and I actually had a big bunch of spitters come in and just want to tear shit up. I guess they already despawned down there on the bottom because things were getting rather close. Oh, but the green belts, I'm using those for my sand production over here. So where our sand is getting cooked, I went ahead and put speed upgrades and efficiency upgrades in those changed it over to green belts and blue belts to make sure we had plenty of glass, and now we do, and that's all running beautifully. And I also went ahead and put in 2 more crushers for the imersite, and I also upgraded the lithium, and we have completely filled that box with batteries, so we have done great with that. And our energy storage unit area down here is completely built and completely full. Looks beautiful. Alright, so let's grab 4 of these. And first off, how big are they? Oh, that is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful model. Now that is what a turbine looks like. I like it. The only thing I don't like is there's no wastewater coming out of it. And I do believe you would have wastewater coming out of your turbine, because that water has to go somewhere. Unless it's just dripping on the floor, you should have some wastewater coming out of that. But a whole different argument. But what I'm thinking is, this is my workhorse. Where this is not. This is just kind of a backup at this point. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to change this down to 50%. Because we have so much power storage. We have 30 gigajoules of power storage. If we manage to take a hit, it shouldn't be that bad of a hit. So what I'm thinking is, if this gets down to 50, then it's going to kick in. Now granted, it's already down to 400 and some degrees. But if we only use these advanced steam turbines, we should never get below the 475 ish. So if I take all this out of here, and if I need to, I can rebuild it if this doesn't work out. And I could be wrong. This could be superheated steam and we have to build it. We have to make it somewhere else, and this is a complete waste of time. But, so it says max temperature 415. This is max temperature 975. And the steam that is in here, the temperature of this is for something. But is that going to make steam? Because isn't steam like normally 500 degrees? So is there 2 steams? That I don't know. And actually, because if I take a pipe and I just put a pipe right here, that's going to show me that its steam temperature is 415. So we're going to need a better heat exchanger or something to make the steam that we need for that. Because this says the steam max pressure is 1,000, but how do you get it to 1,000? Aha! That's how you get it to 1,000. So the fusion reactor is going to put out steam at 1,000. So what I'm thinking is completely not going to work. Because that means that there's no better heat exchanger. Yeah, there's no better heat exchanger. So, yeah, minimum temperature 415. Generate steam at 415. So yeah, we're just kind of stuck with these regular ones, which is fine. I was just hoping I could have like an emergency one that would only kick on and just be right at the 975. I thought that would be neat. But, well, you can chalk this up as a fail for Bear's great ideas. Alright, so this is something that we're not really going to be able to use until we get the fusion reactor built and ready to run. Well, let's go ahead and build the fusion reactor today. Well, we're not going to build it. We're going to build the building, and then we'll actually build it properly later on. So the fusion reactor is actually pretty simple. It needs copper, rare metal, steel plate, steel beam, processing unit, and concrete. Now, our regular reactor is using the rare metal, the steel plate, the concrete. We already have the copper coming down here, so we should be able to build this like right down here. We can just run this down, run this down, set this for the fusion reactor, and we are going to use those, and then we can just run our copper down, and in this case we're going to turn that right there so we can have this come over and we can have it there, and now that'll get everything but the steel beam and the processing unit taken care of. And do I have anywhere that those two are actually on the same thing? No, I do not. So let's see what we can do here to get one set up. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a pain in my ass. Let's see if we can manage it. If I put that there, and take this out completely, change that to that, and then we can do this here, which we can go ahead and bring right down through here. And then the steel beam is going to be the pain in the ass because it's all the way up there. I think what we're going to do, we're going to pop that through there. And we're going to bring that steel right down to here. And again, we're going to try to use a blue one that'll take us all the way up to there. And we do need to turn that around now. So then we need this here. And we'll just do this and that. Although we do need to change that around. And then we can put this in here. And there we go. That'll bring that all the way down through to here. And then we can have this come right on down, because it's the next condition on the price is right, and into right there. And that'll take care of those two. And then we can just do, I can literally just copy over this one, paste it there, change this over to the fission reactor, and change this to the fission reactor, and we're not going to need 20 of those. I think I'm going to set it to 1. I don't know that we're going to need more than 1, but I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon if we do. So that should be fine. And so that'll take care of our fission reactor. I have gone ahead and started the advanced tech card research. And I guess the next thing is going to be to do the matter processing, unless, yeah, see, all of these are still going to use the same 3 that we're already doing. And we're not going to need the advanced until we get to the energy distribution, the upgraded, all the upgraded stuff there. So we'll probably start the matter processing. I was also looking at the achievements here, and there is an achievement for building 100 sentinels, so I think I might go ahead and have these built and put out around the place just to get the achievement. I'm still not 100% what these things do, so if anybody knows, tell me. I have no freaking clue. Build an advanced tank. I don't know if we have done this or not. At least research-wise. Fusion locomotive. Heavy armored vehicle. But I don't see the tank. So I don't think we have the tank yet. Unless it's hiding over here, but I don't think it is. Because I think it's considered a vehicle. So it should be over here. But I don't even see the regular tank. Unless that's what this heavily armored vehicle is. So I don't think we've got the ability to make that yet. But I want to go ahead and check that out. Matter is for boys. Fusion is for men. Win the game without building any antimatter reactors. I want to check everything out, so probably not going to get that one done. Produce 10K AI cores. I'm sure we'll get to that eventually. And then we have our matter production ones. And unlock the atomic bomb, which are our specific ones for this mod. And then obviously I didn't hit those, and well, I'll probably never hit any of those because those are speed ones and I'm a little bit slow. But we have our first fusion reactor being assembled now, and just because I'm a little bit on the impatient side, I'm going to throw these in here. I'm going to take them right back out as soon as it builds this first one. I just want to see how big this thing is, and so therefore I want it to hurry up and get done. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and pop them out of there. And there is our fusion reactor. So, very simple. DT fuel in along with water. It gives us the DT fuel empty back out along with 10K steam that we'll need to put into those turbines. So I will have to work out exactly how long it's going to take to use up 10K fuel or 10K steam. How many reactors or how many of the steam turbines we're going to need to do that. we're probably going to have to change over the timing for our fusion reactors, or possibly use the fusion reactor to feed the fission reactor, or the fusion reactor. Max consumption 500 megawatts, so it's going to take a good chunk of power, but we're currently making 500 just off of our 2 solar panels. So we could literally run the reactor off of the solar panels during the day. And if I took this 2.5 out and turn them into advanced, I could probably run it day and night with the energy storage. I would have to figure out how much energy storage I would need, but I could probably run it day and night just off advanced solar panels, and then allow the reactor to run everything else in the base, which would then get changed over to the fusion to run everything in the base. And we kind of decommission the fission reactors except for emergencies where we needed extra power. But that's going to be, I think, a little bit in the future. I don't think we're going to build the fission reactor right now. I might take a look at it and just play around with it a little bit in the background to see, because that's going to take a lot of water I'm going to have to feed to that thing too. But I think we definitely need something that's going to take a lot more power to run this. Because right now, it's literally going to take as much power as we're using to control our entire base to run that thing. So I'm figuring we're going to get a pretty decent chunk of power out of it. And we don't have anything to eat that power right now. Which I'm guessing from this, the matter plant, the matter assembler, the stabilizer, this is probably going to eat said power. So I'm going to wait for building the fusion reactor until after we get that done. So I will see you guys next time. And I honestly this time have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I need to get that research done to get to that. I guess the next thing we'll do is setting up that advanced tech card, and then we'll just be waiting for the matter to get done. So have a good one, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.